H.O.I, baby. Come on. Let's go. We can keep them all cause we Israel. Why? Yeah, we stand tall cause we Israel. Make the heathens look small cause we Israel. Prophesy Esau's downfall cause we Israel. Eat these scripts. Y'all can eat these scripts. Precept upon precept. Empty out the clip. Eat these scripts. Y'all gon' eat these scripts. Apocryphals an extra 14. We loading the gun. We been a violent. I show you what a brew right. No pussy cats when we step. We the lion type. We roll hard in the iron mic. It ain't over till the chariots let off for an airstrike. Catch these scripts, hit you in the soul, make it repent. Gotta wake up Jake, that's the goal. Patiently waiting for your H.O.I to give us the goal. To go hunting, they gon' snatch Esau up out of them holes. The Lord return ain't a fair fight. And watch his golfers get your insides, ain't no parasite. He unstoppable like Air Mike. And the kingdom descending on earth is our birthright. Pencils down, boots on the ground, that's where commanded. Running all the lost sheep out the atrocities in the finger. Wide as the gate, yeah, but the path is very narrow. Heart of a lion. I feel like Moses when he stepped to Pharaoh. Lion. We can keep the law cause we Israel. Why? Yeah, we stand tall cause we Israel. Make the heathens look small cause we Israel. Prophesy Esau's downfall cause we Israel. Eat these scripts.
All right, so we got to endure to the end. This brother Lamont, H.O.I, Georgia. All right. So what we need to do, brothers and sisters, is we got to endure to the end. Okay? We got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and start doing according to how we were supposed to do at the beginning.
Oh, you said House of Israel. This is Nathaniel camp.
All right?
Nathaniel crew, right?
Give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 5.
Yeah, I got it.
Zabak.
That up.
Zabak?
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
That's right, so we got to be chastised. You know, a lot of brothers and sisters been wondering why, you know, they've been going through hell ever since we came over here 500 plus years ago. Okay, so now we the brothers out here to tell you why. So now you don't have to ask anybody else why you going through what you going through. You don't have to ask the so-called white man why he don't do you right when you go into these stores. Why are you being overtaxed? Why are you being overworked and underpaid? Okay? This is why. Can you read?
For God proved them and found them worthy for himself.
All right, so the more you get chastised, the more you endure, the more you prove yourself. All right? But we the chosen people according to the Bible. All right?
I got some questions on chat. Bring that up. This is the book of Job, chapter 5 and 17. Behold, happy is the man whom God chasteneth.
Hey, so y'all should be happy that you getting chastened by the Most High. Because at the end of the day, these other nations don't have a living God. We're the only people that have a living God to chasten us. Okay, that's like having a father at home that don't chasten you, that let you run out into the street, that let you get destroyed by the wickedness that's surrounding your house.
Right.
By the wickedness of the people that's around you.
Right.
Okay? If your father don't care about you, then he's not dealing with you. Okay, so according to the Bible, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are being dealt with by the Most High. And you should be happy about that. Bring this up.
Let me read that, Salakia, behold, happy is the man whom God corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
All right, so 7, that's the number of completion. So when it's over with, the Most High is going to come and redeem his people that these devils that came and dropped over into all these different lands and stripped our understanding of who we are away from us. So now we will know coming in these last days, according to the Bible and the prophecies, that we the chosen people of the Most High God, Yahweh. Time.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 1.
Bring it up.
There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him.
That's right. So you're going to be tempted in this wicked society. You're going to be tempted in Babylon the Great.
Right.
Okay? All right, this is the land of whoredom. This is no different than Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? So you're going to be tempted. Okay? But the Most High is dealing with you in these last days. So if you endure to the end, you will get the gift of eternal life.
That's right.
Okay? One thing us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have to understand, that our gift is not of this world.
That's right.
Okay? The gifts, the things that the devil that's walking by me right now gives you,
Right.
is not of the Lord thy God. Okay? We have a living God. We should be reaching towards that, not reaching towards the things that we can get from this wicked nation.
That's right.
Okay? You think brothers coming out here because it feel good to them, you know? They might go home and feel like they have made something, made something better out of it. And look, we here because we love you, brothers.
Right.
We here because we love our brothers and sisters.
Right. Right.
We here because we care about what happens with you. Okay? Bring this out. And it's freezing out here. By Shimon Mashiach Yahushua.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So the Most High offended by that. He's offended if you love the world, and he don't even love it. He's offended by that. Okay? You love the things of this world, you're gonna go and you're gonna perish, and you're gonna be put to death with the things of this world.
Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever.
That's right. So if you endure the will of the Most High, you'll live forever. Okay, you'll be in the kingdom with the Most High. You won't have to worry about wondering, I need these new Jordans, or I need this new hat, right? What the Falcons gonna do next? Hey, they ain't gonna win.
Come.
All right, you need to be worrying about what the Most High has for you if you endure to the end. What you got?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 6. Read out! For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
Say it again.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
Say it one more time.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
All right, so if you got a son and you love him, you're gonna chasten him. All right? You know, sometimes you might have to go a little bit hard on him when you really care about him. And that's how the Most High feel about his people, which is the children of Israel, which is the various 12 tribes scattered across this nation. Those are the people that he cares about, okay? We always wonder why other nations are not being in trouble the same way we are. Hey, the Most High don't know them. He only know you. Okay, he's worried about your affairs. He's not worried about the so-called Chinese man affairs. The so-called Arab man's affairs. The so-called Chinese man's affairs. He's worried about you so-called Jamaicans. You so-called American blacks. You so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. Okay? He's worried about the ones who need saving. What do the white man need saving from? His damn self. Bring this up.
The book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
Who?
He showed his word unto Jacob.
Nah, he showed it to the white man.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
Nah, he showed every other nation.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
Okay?
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any nation.
No, he dealt so with a lot of other nations.
He has not dealt so with any nation.
No, he dealt so with every other nation he saw.
He has not dealt so with any nation.
Hey, he ain't dealt so with any other nation. He dealing with his people. He dealing with the ones he chose. He's dealing with the ones he chastened. What father would not do that? What father doesn't want to chasten his child? a worthless father. A very worthless father, and we know our father ain't worthless.
Right.
Our father is the Almighty God, Yahweh.
Come on!
Shimon Mashak Yahweh. All right? That's the man that we worried about. We ain't worried about the wicked devil, damn Esau. We ain't worried about DC. We ain't worried about Trump. We can give a damn about Biden. What they gonna do? What they gonna do that they haven't already done to us?
Huh?
What they gonna do? Hey, niggas walking around here dying for nothing all day, might as well die for the Most High.
Right.
If you gonna go out like that anyway, right? Ain't that right, bro?
Right.
All right, what you got, huh?
Keep going. If ye endure chastity, God dealing with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Say that one more time, huh?
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Boy, hey, your father ain't dealing with you. If he ain't chastening you, if he don't care about your affairs, he not dealing with you.
Come.
He just not. If you don't wake up in the morning and say, boy, what you got on? Boy, hey, take that off. Put something better than that on. Boy, you know it's cold outside? Hey, it's 20 degrees outside. Put a hat on. Right? Put some gloves, socks on your feet, boy. What kind of father who don't God? You got, our sisters out here that's dressing like it's summertime. Trying to get some kind of attention from brothers. And other nations for that matter. Ain't nobody looking at you right now. Everybody trying to get inside. We trying to get to the subway. We ain't thinking about you right now. So we love you, but we ain't thinking about that right now. It's freezing out here. All right? Bring this up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 18. Read out! The Lord has chastened me sore, but he hath not given me over unto death.
Okay, the Lord has chastened us sore. Okay, for the last 500 years we've been under oppression by a people that don't give a damn about whether we live or die.
Right!
We've been oppressed by a people that don't give a damn about the nation itself, but just want to use them and use the resources that they could get from it.
Right!
All right? They love our women but hate us. Okay? What you got?
That's it on that,
What you got, bro?
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye will deliver unto their enemies. For ye provoked him that made you, by sacrificing unto devils and not to God.
That's right. So look, we made the Most High mad by what we chose to do. We chose to go into these other nations. We chose to eat all abominable foods. We had laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave to us exclusively. He didn't give it to everybody else. He gave it to his people, the people that he chose, the people that he loves. You have a question, brother?
The right depiction is right there.
That's Jesus right there, brother. That's the revelation of Jesus right there. That's how Jesus looks according to the Bible. Give me Revelations 1 and 16.
13.
13, Salakia.
Jesus on the cross.
So you think that that's not the way Jesus looks?
What does he look like?
What does he look like to you?
He's the Son of God.
He's the Son of God, but how does he look?
It doesn't matter the skin color.
It doesn't matter?
Yeah. Skin color.
Where is he from?
Jesus is everywhere. Jesus for the world.
Well, let's see what he looks like according to this.
We're going to see what he looks like according to the Bible.
The book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 13. Bring it out! And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Okay, so we're going to start from here. Is that a garment all the way down to his feet?
That's not Jesus.
That's one strike. Give me number 2.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
In the Bible it says his head and his hairs is white like wool. Is that white woolly hair?
No.
It's not white woolly hair. You're not seeing what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I see.
All right, well, give me strike 3.
That's white as snow.
Ah, come on, man.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass.
All right, brother. So if you take off them moccasins right there, right? Is your feet the same color as the rest of your body, sir?
No.
You got white feet?
No.
Is your feet purple and your face green?
I'm black.
You black, so you the color of my jacket.
Yeah.
You
I'm
the color of my
brown.
jacket.
Actually, I'm brown.
So you're brown.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. What is your nationality? Where's your father from?
I'm from Kenya.
From Kenya?
Yeah. I'm enlightened with this shit.
Damn sandwich. Damn
I'm a
sandwich.
Catholic. I was raised Catholic.
Catholic, huh?
Yeah. Virgin Mary. Yeah. I noticed that.
So you understand all of the Russian icons? You was raised Catholic?
Yeah.
So do you know what Catholics do to little boys?
Oh, where? Them stupid guys. Of course
you
I
wasn't-
know.
you wasn't raised
Oh,
that way.
I know.
No, you just well, it's different now. You gotta.
That's why I'm not a Catholic anymore.
Oh, you're not a Catholic anymore.
No, I'm
so
not a
so
Catholic
so why were you so adamant to let me know and let brothers know that you
Because they're good Catholic and bad Catholic.
there's good Catholics.
That's my parents. I was raised Catholic.
You was raised Catholic. So how long have you been in this country?
15 years.
15 years.
So I was raised Catholic. I was an altar boy, but shit, nobody molested my house.
I feel like you better off over here, man.
Yeah, I know, but hey, I'm serious though. I was raised Catholic, and my parents. Yeah.
Do you have any other questions? I mean, is there anything you was kind of wondering?
I just don't understand. Like, I know Jesus died for our sins. For real.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Do you
Who
guys
did
believe
he die
Jesus
for?
died for your sins?
Did he die for everybody, or did he die for a
died
certain?
for every human being on earth. He died for your sins. That's what I do.
All right, so let's find out if he died for everybody else, or did he have a certain people that he died for? But you said he died for everybody, right?
He died for everybody.
Okay.
That's not a white, black, Chinese, whatever.
So everybody.
He died for everybody.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 15 and 24.
Matthew.
But he answered and said, and this is Jesus, by the way, he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
No, everybody.
The house of Israel.
Chinese man.
The house of Israel.
The African man.
The house of Israel.
All right, so he only came and died for one particular people.
Why Israel? Why Israel?
Why Israel?
Yeah.
Oh, because Israel is the chosen people of the Most High God, Yahweh.
Are you Jewish?
I'm not Jewish. Hold on one second.
The book of Acts chapter 5 verse 30. The God of our fathers raised up Christ, whom he slew and hanged on a tree.
Okay, so the people that was brought over here was we slew and hung on a tree?
Yes,
Come on.
Answer that question.
Explain. Okay.
Was the people that was brought over here slew and hung on the tree?
Wow.
Wow, that's something, right? And that's very familiar, right?
I mean, slaves were born here in America.
Slave, yes.
There were prisoners who were supposed to be hung on a tree, but they came over here.
Okay.
African leaders just sold them to the British and whatever who want to buy them.
So they.
want some slaves? Yeah. Give me some
Okay.
candy and shit. Yeah.
So
That's how Black America came here.
that's how they came. Well, pardon me on this one. Okay, so there was slaves that was sent back to Africa after that, right? There was slaves that was especially.
Slavery all the time.
Hold on. There was slaves that was sent especially back to Africa because they wasn't of the same people that was brought over here. You know that, right? There was kings and princes that was not of the same people that was brought over here. So the people that was brought over here was not the same people. that was brought over by slaves, because the ones that's here are still here. And the ones that came over that wasn't supposed to come are gone back.
Went back?
They went back. They
I
was
didn't
they
know
was,
that.
they was packaged, sealed, delivered, licked, and sent back.
With the pirates?
There's a story about slaves revolting and taking over a boat and coming to America, meeting George Washington. They went to court and they sent them back to Ghana.
Yeah.
They sent them back to Ghana.
Mostly I'm from West Africa. I'm from East Africa.
Yeah, we know you from East Africa. You sold us.
Kenya.
That's right!
So you know, your people are the people that is the reason why we still over here right now. How you feel about that?
No, I'm from East Africa. We didn't sell slaves to America. Hell no.
Yes, you did.
It was a long ass trip to come to America. East Africa, West Africa, different continents. East Africa, West Africa.
Okay, so all right, so I got a quick question for you. Okay, so if me and you went out to eat somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And we say, hey man, look, I want to eat something, man. And I get up and leave you there with the tab. Do you have to pay for that?
I'll pay for it. I don't care. Yeah.
Okay. All right, hold on.
If I had the money, I'm good.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for the iniquity.
No, he wasn't there.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
No, he's from East Africa.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Hey, so the Most High don't care about whether you was there or not. Your ancestors brought us over here, sold us over to the so-called white man for slavery, for slaves. So whether you was there or not, or born, or thought of, it doesn't matter. So the Most High is going to deal with you accordingly. He going to
punish his nations, not
No, I don't deal with me.
let me ask you a quick question. Was every so-called black man that got on the boat a bad person?
No.
Okay, so just because you a good person don't mean you're not going to be punished.
Some of them like Julian Assange. You know Julian Assange?
No, I don't.
You don't know Julian Assange?
No, I don't.
Edward Snowden.
Let me.
People who are
Look.
they're prosecuted for nothing. You have to go to Russia.
Look, according to the Bible,
That's the same shit.
according to the Bible, you a Hamite. Okay, we're Shemites. We're not the same people. That's the reason why your people who was wearing loincloths sent us over here as slaves for tobacco and beer and liquor.
I'm from East
And the Most
Africa.
High gonna deal with you accordingly.
I'm from East South
Bring this
Africa.
out.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 4.
Get out!
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? We render me a recompense. If you recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your head. Because ye have taken my silver.
You did what?
Taking my silver and my gold and carry it to your temples, my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah.
Yeah, Judah, the so-called black man, which would be the Judites. Y'all sent us over here. So did the Levites. So was the Benjamites. You brought us over here. All right. You the people. You got you sold us over to Esau and Edom, to the so-called white man.
And the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
You sold them to who?
Unto the Grecians.
Who are the Grecians?
I'm floating.
Grecians are going to be the so-called white man today.
Oh.
Okay, the Greeks.
I'm from
All right,
I don't know.
all right. So this is over 3,000 years ago, right? You have to understand that this is prophecy, that you would sell the children of Jerusalem and Judah over to the Grecians, which is the white folks.
Yeah.
Tyre would be a branch of Canaanites, which are from Africa, Egypt.
Canada is Egypt.
That's East Africa. That's where you from. So your people, yes, East Africa. So your people, regardless of how you trying to get out of this, have to be done accordingly and drink the same cup that you made us drink. Hey, you brought us over here on the slave ship, man.
That ye might remove them far from their borders. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
On whose head?
Upon your own head.
His head?
Upon your own head.
Hey, so you gotta pay for what your ancestors did. Regardless of how you trying to hey look, you kind of want to squirm a little bit. Hey, you finished. You a Hamite, you finished, man. How you feel about that?
Just from Kenya.
You just from Kenya? You didn't know all of this?
I didn't know all of this. I'm just
Hey,
learning a lot today.
Did the children of the where he gone? He gone now. Oh, you gone now? Okay, so did the children that came over here on slave ships know that they did anything wrong?
They didn't even know. I bet you they didn't know.
Were they still
Some of them
slaves?
Are like prisoners and political asylum, political people. The one who talk, Africa we have kings and queens,
I got you. Were certain specific groups of African ethnicity or ethnic groups targeted other than other African? Okay. So certain ethnic groups were targeted and sold by others, like the Mandingas. They were known for capturing certain people, right? They sold them.
Like the Bantu.
The Bantus, and then the Yoruba.
Maybe sold or get the hell out of her.
Right, because they knew that even though they were black,
Shaka Zulu, Shaka Zulu, Shaka
yeah, even though they were,
he kicked the shit out of
Shaka Zulu was he was Levi. But the thing is, we're saying that because black skin, dark skin don't make us the same. So that means we understand that Israel, give me Exodus 11 and 7.
You got Exodus 11 and 7. Got it, bring it out.
We know that Israel, we know the original, that the original Jews are black, right?
Yeah, Ethiopian Jews.
Ethiopian Jews, right?
Ethiopian Jews
Well,
have not. I have a lot of
they got conquered by Arabs, but let's go with Igbos. The Igbo Jews. They've been practicing Judaism 300 years before the Israeli estate. So they're Jews. And guess where they at? They're on the west coast of Africa.
What?
They're on the west coast of Africa.
What the hell is it all? It's a desert between east and west. It's a desert, Chad. Come on.
Yoruba and Igbo are where?
You got Igbo in Nigeria.
Yeah, and where's Nigeria? West Africa, right?
West Africa.
So they
I'm
got
not Ugo or Igbo. Those are Bantus. Those are the Bantu people. I'm not even joking.
but they still Igbo.
Like Obama. You know Obama?
Bamba is Kenya. He's Kenyan. Well, we're talking about the West Coast. We're talking about, but Obama is not. He's not a black American, though.
Right. He's mixed.
He's mixed with a white woman, right? He don't look like a regular Kenyan, right?
Yeah.
Go on, bring that up.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So the Lord put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Other African tribes who were not Yoruba, Bantu, Igbo, who were not the children of Israel on the west coast and West Africa were sold to white settlers. You can take it over.
Really cold. It's like getting sick cold out here.
soldier. What's up?
Hey, we braving this cold, you know what I'm saying? We doing all. As you know, we do all things. You know, I mean, with the strength of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. Rakatah. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. Yeah, we gotta get that. It's so cold. It's so cold. I can't even say Yahweh right. But I know the Most High dealing with me, so we all right. Give me Ecclesiastes.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's right. So fear God and keep his commandments. I'm Soldier Lamont. All right. And Shalom.
Shalom!
Who got next?
We got next!
Who got next?
We got next!
Who got next?
We got next!
How long?
Forever!
How long?
Forever!
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom!
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom!
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom!
When?
Now!
When?
Now!
How?
Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua!
How?
Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua!
I said how?
Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua!
Form your shalom!
Form your shalom!
Come!
You need 100 push-ups, huh? You hold 100 push-ups, huh?
Hey, I kind of speeded it up.
You hold 100 push-ups. That's why you was looking like, nah, bro. I had to do my 50, you got to do your